Hi friends, good morning. Hope one and all are well. A few days back, I had cooked the whole Kolhapuri mutton spread for Maria, Sophie, and myself. In our house, we cook mutton on very rare occasions because it is quite expensive. Now we will get mutton again in November when Our Lady comes to visit our home. I followed the recipe for Kolhapuri masala and the famous Kolhapuri pandra rasa, the white gravy, the tamda rasa, which is the red gravy, and of course the Kolhapuri mutton sukha from this book by Kaumudi Marathe, the essential Marathi cookbook. I've been cooking from this book for 15 years. It's really one of the best cookbooks I possess, and especially my family has enjoyed Kolhapuri mutton made according to this recipe. Actually, what we are showing you today is four recipes: one Kolhapuri masala, one Pandra rasa, one Tamda rasa, and one Kolhapuri mutton sukha in this one video. Though I have made this recipe according to this cookbook before, it's been many years since I made Kolhapuri mutton. But we are determined to do justice to the excellent mutton we finally found in Margao market, thanks to some of our helpful viewers who gave us a tip on where to find it. And we wanted to do full justice to the mutton, and the whole Kolhapuri mutton spread really does justice to the meat. So hope you enjoy this recipe. The first step for making Kolhapuri mutton is to make Kolhapuri masala. For that, I first have to dry out some ingredients. I am drying out my coriander leaves in the oven, chopping my ginger and garlic fine, and will dry these also out in the oven. You don't have to do these drying out steps if you're okay with making a slightly wet masala. I find the dry Kolhapuri masala keeps for much longer, so drying everything out. The oven temperature is set to 100 degrees C. You can also do this step in a dry pan on the stove. The coriander still has some moisture. We'll finish it on the stove after toasting the spices for Kolhapuri masala. The ginger and garlic are also dry. The thinner bits of garlic are a bit overdone. Now all my inputs are ready for making the first recipe of the day, Kolhapuri masala, starting with half a kilo of Kashmiri chili powder. Please use only Kashmiri chili powder. Don't substitute with other chili powders. I have used 3 different brands, but all are Kashmiri chili only. Any other chili powder will completely change the taste of the Kolhapuri masala. Now come the spices for dry roasting. 1 teaspoon mustard seeds, 2 tablespoons cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon methi seeds, 6 tablespoons coriander seeds, 4 bay leaves, seeds of 1 black cardamom and 2 green cardamom, 1 tablespoon black pepper, 4 1-inch sticks of cinnamon, 1/8 of a nutmeg, 5 blades of mace, and 10 cloves. This is 125 grams desiccated coconut. The original recipe uses dried coconut chunks. Since I didn't have that, I used desiccated coconut. Taste is the same. 1 small bunch dried out coriander leaves, 50 grams dried out garlic, 1-inch piece of ginger chopped and dried. The next 2 spices we won't toast. This is 1.5 teaspoons asafoetida and 1.5 teaspoons turmeric powder. 50 grams white sesame seeds, 25 grams poppy seeds. We'll toast these two together. Of course, 1.5 teaspoons salt to bring everything together. Welcome Deepika Narayan. Thanks for taking membership of our channel. Thanks for your support. First, I'll add the salt, turmeric and asafoetida to the Kashmiri chili powder. I'm starting on a full flame to toast my spices. That's because I'll be stirring throughout. You can use a smaller flame and stir from time to time, but don't leave the pan. Kaumudi Marathe toasts the spices for Kolhapuri masala and oil. You can use oil or not as you prefer. I prefer not to. Adding the bay leaves, seeds of black and green cardamom, black pepper, cinnamon, nutmeg, mace, and cloves. Toast, stirring till spices are aromatic. It will take a couple of minutes. Set aside. Next, toasting the coriander, cumin, and mustard seeds. We have to toast till they are popping. By now, the pan is quite hot, so they will start popping soon. You can hear the crackling. Add to the earlier toasted spices. Now toasting the sesame and poppy seeds together. These will also start popping soon. Add to the earlier toasted spices. Toasting methi now. I always do methi separately because it burns very easily. 1 minute is enough for methi. Now the dry coconut. It started browning immediately, so I turned the flame down. Toast till brown. Just finishing drying my coriander in the warm pan. When done, mix all the toasted spices together along with coriander, garlic and ginger. It is a lot of masala. We'll have to blend multiple times in the dry blender. Now this step is very important. You have to take time to mix it all together very well. Ideally, this step should be done with fingers so that you can break any lumps of masala. But I am scared that even after washing hands, if I touch my eyes, they will burn. So I'm using a fork to break any lumps while mixing. I must have spent a good 10 minutes just mixing the Kolhapuri masala. Make sure there are no pockets of unmixed masala like this. There, our Kolhapuri masala is ready. Enough for me and Maria for 1 year. Before we can start making the white and red gravies, we need mutton stock. So this is 1¼ kg mutton on the bone. We'll cook it with salt and 3 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. Then I'm using a cup measure to measure 10 cups of water because we need to get adequate stock for making 2 gravies and also for cooking the mutton sukka. That's 10 cups. Mix it all well. We'll give it 4 whistles, 1 on full flame and 3 on medium flame. My dear darling Maria has come in a very nice outfit. Now we are going to strain our mutton. The mutton is soft and stock is ready.
नहीं कितना है जी
That much water leave with the mutton.
Okay.
That much water we should leave with the. Now let's see what we have to do to make Pandra Rasa, Tamda Rasa and Kolhapuri mutton sukka. Oh gosh, we have to make 3 separate masalas more. These are the ingredients for Kolhapuri Pandra Rasa. 4 cups of mutton stock. That's the base for the soup. For the spice paste, we'll use 5 cashew nuts. Only the seeds of 5 Kashmiri chilies. 1 teaspoon sesame seeds, 1 teaspoon white rice, 5 black pepper, 1 inch cinnamon, 2 cloves, and 1 teaspoon poppy seeds, plus salt to taste. For seasoning, 2 Kashmiri chilies, 3 green cardamoms, and half a lime. 1 cup coconut milk. We made the coconut milk fresh. The packet one can split while cooking this recipe, so make fresh if you can. Lastly, we'll make the Kolhapuri Pandra Rasa in ghee. First, mixing the white spice paste for Pandra Rasa into the mutton stock. Adding the coconut milk. You can wash out the mixie with coconut milk. Take a few minutes to mix well. This gravy cooks very quickly once all the preparation is done, but you can't leave the pan. Starting on a full flame. Adding 1 big tablespoon ghee. Once the ghee is hot, season with cardamom and red chilies. Stir briefly. And turn the heat quite down. Add the mixed soup and stir. You have to keep stirring this soup for 7 to 10 minutes. I timed it starting at 11:43. Exactly 7 minutes later, the Pandra Rasa is almost done. Just adding finishing touch of juice of half a lime. Taste to check for salt and lime. Had to add a teaspoon of salt. Done. Kolhapuri Pandra Rasa is ready. On to the ingredients for Kolhapuri Tamda Rasa. Starting of course with 4 cups of mutton stock. For the spice paste, we'll use 2 small onions chopped, half cup grated coconut, 2 green chilies, 3 cloves garlic, 2 cloves, half inch cinnamon and 4 black pepper, half teaspoon poppy seeds. The recipe calls for making a separate paste with 1 tablespoon sesame seeds, but we are just adding the sesame seeds to the spice paste. This is 2 tablespoons of Kolhapuri masala which we made earlier, 1 tomato minced, half a lime, 1 teaspoon coriander seeds for seasoning, and salt as needed. First, we'll get the spice paste done. Starting the gas on a high flame, medium burner. Heat about a tablespoon of oil. When the oil is hot, add the minced onions, reserving about a quarter for the gravy. When the onions have turned opaque, add the rest of the spice paste ingredients. Stir and fry till the ingredients are browning. When cool, grind into a fine paste with water. Again, start the gas on a high flame, medium burner. Add a tablespoon of oil. Fry the reserved onion till it becomes opaque. Add the tomato and fry for a few minutes till the tomato softens. Then add the prepared spice paste. And the kolhapuri masala. Mix well. Let the spices and masala combine and cook for a few minutes. Then add the mutton stock. Add stock based on what gravy you want. If you can drink this spicy red gravy like a soup, add all 4 cups of stock. If you will have it as a gravy with rice the way we have it, add just 3 cups of stock. Mix very well and bring it back to a boil. Let the gravy cook for another 5 minutes. Now 2 steps remain. Add juice of half a lime. Stir well and remove from the flame. On full flame, heat enough oil for seasoning 1 tablespoon coriander seeds. I used 1 scant tablespoon oil. Let the oil become really hot. You want to be sure that when you add the coriander, it crackles immediately. Let the coriander seeds brown. They will brown in a few seconds. Mix the seasoning well into the gravy and kolhapuri tamda rasa is ready. My God, guys, I have cooked 3 things since morning and I am fading rapidly. We have made kolhapuri masala, white gravy and red gravy. Now mutton sukka, kolhapuri mutton sukka.
So 4 items.
So the whole idea is that mutton is very expensive. At least here in Goa, it's 900 rupees a kilo. So why they make pandra rasa, tamda rasa and mutton sukka? To get the full value of the meat. The soup from the bones, the meat itself. And they in fact make one more, pulao. I'm nuts at making pulao and rice, so we just have it with normal rice. But that's how much they stretch their mutton. So here's what we need for our kolhapuri mutton sukka. 1¼ kg of cooked mutton with about a cup of stock in which it was cooked. These are 3 onions chopped, 2 for cooking the mutton and 1 for making the spice paste. Also for the spice paste is 5 cloves of garlic, ½ inch ginger, 1 inch cinnamon, 7 black pepper, 3 cloves, 1 teaspoon poppy seeds, 1 teaspoon sesame seeds, 1 tablespoon coriander seeds. And though it's not part of the recipe, I'm using up the red chilies whose seeds I had removed for making pandra rasa. Lastly, 150 grams desiccated coconut for the spice paste. You can use dried coconut chunks also. To cook the mutton, we'll use 2 of the 3 chopped onions, 2 tomatoes minced, and 5 tablespoons of our Kolhapuri masala. We'll use juice of 1 whole lime and salt only if needed. First, we'll make the spice paste, starting the gas on a high flame, medium burner. Heat a couple of tablespoons oil. Fry the 1 onion for the spice paste till it starts turning golden. Add the rest of the spice paste ingredients. If your flame is high like mine, you'll have to stir constantly as the coconut will brown quickly. Stir and cook till the mixture browns and the spices are popping. When cool, grind to a fine paste. Now that my spice paste is done, starting the gas on a high flame, large burner. Heat 2 tablespoons oil. Fry the remaining 2 onions till they are browning. Then add the tomatoes. Stir and cook till the tomatoes soften. Add the prepared spice paste. Add the Kolhapuri masala. Mix well and let it all cook together for 5 minutes. The masala will have browned some more. Then add the boiled mutton. Let everything cook together for 5 minutes. Add salt if required as the mutton is already salted. Add juice of 1 full lime. Mix well and mutton sukha is done. Finally, we finished cooking. Here is our full Kolhapuri spread of pandra rasa, tamda rasa and mutton sukha. All 3 dishes must be generously topped with chopped coriander leaves.
Mutton choppa.
Yeah. Looking bus looking yummy. These both are outdone ourselves today.
This one is the bland soup,
Huh.
not spicy.
Yeah. This one is really spicy.
That white one you can sip, but this one just put in your rice and have. Sophie wanted this image of her ready Kolhapuri thali. More?
No.
He like mutton.
I take. No, Ben. Thank you very much. I'm starting. Please.
Not wait.
And please start with the comment. And show it to. It's looking. Are you tempted, Geeta? Himself with those chickens should have been.
It's okay, Anna. Everybody at all. It's too good, really, today.
What you tried? The suka.
Yeah, total.
And then the suka with a little of the gravy also, rasa. Oh man, look at this meat. I have to show you. Look at it falling off the bowl. Look at this.
Yeah. I, in fact, removed the bones with my hands and I kept for Dolly. You want marrow bone?
No, but look at this. It's really tender and
Yeah, lucky we finally found good quality mutton in Martha.
What's the shop number?
13, I think. Or 18, I'll check and tell you.
Then forget me. Now you're going to hear a peep out of me because I'm enjoying.
I'm not
the
saying
food.
anything. I'm not saying
Leslie,
anything.
I can't give you 10 on 10.
Yeah, 20 on 20.
Yeah. 20 on 10.
Well, thank you, but on a day like today, I feel we should not give marks because this is like 4 hours of cooking.
So, all the more. And it's beautiful cooking.
The pandra rasa, you just have it later, right?
Yeah, it is meant
Yeah.
to be had by itself. And some have the red gravy also directly, but I cannot. These are twice a year dish.
Yeah. No. Worth the wait.
You can drink this even later, Kori.
No, that's all. Next time I won't eat the naan also.
I know.
And no breakfast. No even.
That I don't eat breakfast.
Really good.
When you have been cooking all day, it's all worth the effort when you see your dearest friends enjoying. That was many hours of cooking, but chalo, at least it ended well, guys. We did full justice to the mutton we got from Hussain and Margao market. Hope you get to enjoy good mutton in South Goa soon too. Enjoy life, guys. Take care.